So recently PRC posted a video on their YouTube channel with a developer, and in that video they talked about loads of cool features and showed loads of buildings that actually had really cool meanings behind them. So in this video I've gone through them all, and I'm going to be going through with you and showing you all the really cool features, talking about them, and yeah, they're really interesting, so make sure you drop a like and also subscribe. But let's get straight into it. Okay, so if we head over to YouTube here, we can see we have the first ERLC developer spotlight by Police Roleplay Community, the official YouTube channel, and they're going to be doing a lot more of these in the future. And he basically just talks about that he's an ERLC developer, he's been doing it for about a year, he's the main builder, but they show some really cool things here. So you'll see in just a moment, this is the I forgot what it's called. This is the DMV place. So as you can see, this is what it looks like in game, and this is what it looks like in real life. It's a slightly different thing, but if we look at the comparison that they put on, you can see that they look very similar, which is really cool actually. I did not know that buildings were replicated like this in ERLC. I know that they had like loads of I know that there was a few buildings that were like kind of similar to real life ones, just to add a bit of like color and things and a bit of uniqueness to the game, I guess. But there's actually a lot more than you would think, including one that I found that wasn't even showcased in this video, so make sure you keep watching right until the end. But if we go back to this, let's have a look what else he talks about. So we've got here the you could see the like shopping area. So if we go back, you can see we've got like this real life place. So you can see it's like got like these corners and then like the bit in the middle, and we have the same here. We have these corners and then the bit in the middle, which in this case is the jewelry store. So that's really cool actually, and we can see how similar this actually does look to real life. No one really thought any of this was similar, but we can see even with Chinatown, like it looks really similar. And this bit as well is what shocked me, like the fact that that bit is so replicated, but it's like made for ERLC. Like this one building here, like I saw this and I thought, wow, that is the ERLC building, but in real life. And then like they showed the comparison, and it's crazy how they built that from that and made it look so good still, but in ERLC of course. And then we've got these little wooden lodges which are based off of like the High Rock Park ones, which then you can see they look so similar. And then he said this, which I think is really interesting.
The reason we reference real life buildings so much is to be able to be consistent with real life architecture within the game.
It's great that you guys can just look at a picture and see the architecture and make sure it fits the game.
So yeah, that was really cool. We saw all of the comparisons, and I had no idea that all of that was like replicated from a real life building. And obviously we've got the Santa's workshop as well, so this was a real life one, and then we can see the version in ERLC. It's really cool actually. Let me just mute this because he's like talking and it's distracting me. But yeah, very cool how it's all kind of replicated. Here we're just talking about like the haunted house and the most difficult builds and whatever. If you want to watch this video, go to the Police Roleplay Community channel. And then the last thing that he talks about is the really exciting bit just towards the end, which is Rick and John's. So this is a place in real life, as they will show on a picture in just a moment, called Nick and Jake's. Now there's a reason behind this name, I can't remember what it is, but I think this is because it's named after like the two founders, Nick and Jake, and I'm sure you can see where this is going. Obviously we have Nick and Jake's here, and it's like the same style, and this is what the shop looks like in real life. So what they've done is they've converted this in game and called it Rick and John's. Now if you watch the full video, the reasoning behind this is really cool. So that one that I just showed you is called Nick and Jake's because the two owners of it are called Nick and Jake. However, the two people that built this Rick and John's, or the person that built Rick and John's and his friend who's like a scripter for ERLC or something, is called Rick, and obviously he is called John. So they were allowed to call this building Rick and John's because Rick and John are both developers for ERLC. That is really, really crazy, and I was shocked when I heard that, to be honest, because I was not expecting that. But it's actually really, really cool, and it's some like little Easter eggs in ERLC that no one knew about until literally like right now when they showed this video, which is obviously really, really exciting. Now there is one more thing that I want to show you, and that is the ERLC police station. So if I drive over to the ERLC police station, you will see that it is also replicated from a building in real life. So if I come over here, you can see this is the ERLC police station just here. And now I'm going to picture on screen now of the real life version of it. And you can see the similarity, even things like the gap between these windows here, the door, the sign, the way the police logo sticks out, the amount of windows here, like this bit over here, like it's so realistic how it is copied and like replicated to real life. They didn't show that in the video, but I found that. I'm not sure if that's like a secret or something, but I guess it's not anymore. But that is going to be all for this video. I really hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please do make sure you drop a like and also subscribe. Make sure you check out everything else on the description as well. And of course, join my Discord server, discord.gg/Amaze. Follow me on TikTok, AmazePlays YT, and follow me on Twitter and Instagram threads at AmazePlays_. But like I said, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!